to the channel. So I'm pretty sure by now, or if you have heard, come on, I'm gonna pull out in front of me, and you go 30 miles an hour. So I'm sure by now you probably have heard about Honda's 2021 lineup. I'm not sure what to say. I'm a little bit annoyed. One with this driver here, and the next one with just their. Come on. But the next one is just the, you know, that they're getting rid of the Honda Fit, the Civic Coupe, and the Accord manual. And also the Civic Si is going to be gone because obviously that car was a coupe. So going forward, I'm not sure what to say, because, you know, is this the end of manuals? I mean, I don't understand why manufacturers had to stop producing, or you know, I feel like they're finding a way to say, well, you know, it's cost and sales, but it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, you know, to keep a manual. If anything, the manual's cheaper than the automatic, and there are a few enthusiasts out there who would like a manual. And I know you guys are trying to say, well, don't you have a DCT M3? I do have a DCT M3. I just feel like that car is better suited for. I feel like that car was just better suited for the manual. Oh, sorry, for the DCT than the manual was. I mean, it can go your way, but for me, I like, when I roll gears, I like to at least enjoy a few gears, not have 2 gears and be over 100 miles an hour. You know, at least this car, I can hit it a few times, and you know, it takes me the 3rd gear before I can actually get to 60 miles an hour. So, I mean, I have a little bit of enjoyment with that. But the Fit is gone. The Fit was like their best economy car. That was their competition for, you know, the entry level, the Yaris, you know, everything else. So now people are if you want to buy an economical Honda, you have to buy a Civic, which then the Civic starts at like $20,000. You know, $20,000 car, depending on your income, it is a lot of money to start off with, especially if you're just like, you know, I just want something cheap and, you know, no frills. I mean, they're loading this car with your standard features, and then they're just packing them on. The next thing is the manual itself. All right, now Honda said they're taking away the SI, but they're gonna bring it back later. They're gonna get ready for the next generation Civic. But will this Civic be a manual? I mean, traditionally the SI has always been in the manual transmission. So hopefully they keep it. But I also know the other car that's the sister car, the Acura ILX, you know, they ditched the manual transmission too, and they went to strictly a DCT transmission, basically a dual clutch transmission, as the only transmission you can have for the ILX. So we'll see. I mean, if they do a dual clutch transmission, they're going to lose a lot of sales. They're going to lose a lot of people who actually like the SI for what it is and can appreciate it. So we'll see. And as far as the Accord manual, you know, I can understand why. I can understand people who probably don't, but you're only helping the problem by getting rid of the manuals. You know, if say like there's a manual in a lot, and someone says, oh, you know what, I can't drive manual, but guess what, the price is $1,000 cheaper than what the automatic would be. You'll be surprised how many people will learn the manual. Some people will learn the manual just because they want to take the money. So, you know, Accord 2.0T, you can't get the manual in that version either. So guys who probably wanted the Type R motor essentially in the Accord, and opted for the 2.0T and got the manual, well, guess what? Now you're not getting a manual anymore, you know, and it's just disappointing. I mean, they still put the Type R, the manual, for the Civic and the hatchback, because it's not really a coupe, it's a four-door. But you know, for one, the Type R, if you want the Type R, you're gonna expect to spend $40,000 at dealership. Dealers are still marking these cars up. There aren't any discounts on them. I mean, if you play your cards right, you may get the car for a sticker price, you know, after you've already knocked down everything else, all the other pricing that they were doing. But guys, I hope Honda I hope this is a temporary thing, but we'll see, guys. Just wanted to do this video. This is just a kind of a brief video, kind of like your morning commute and everything like that. But you know, before I sign off, let's see, I can have some on-ramp fun, you know, like everything else. So let's see. For no more Honda Civic coupes. Now I was thinking, oh crap, that's gonna be a lot of sales, but I noticed I don't see a lot of Honda Civic coupes. I see a lot of the sedans, and I see a lot of the hatchbacks. But as far as the two-door Civics, I don't see a lot of them. The only thing I see it hurting is the SI. I mean, they've always made it. They always had the SI, and then they're saying that they're just getting ready for the next generation. Well, I'll tell you what, Honda, you better be putting the manual. You better be trying to do some type of DCT crap or some automatic in that SI, because you're losing a lot of people with that car. The sales are going to plummet for the SI if they don't put back the manual and if they don't put that VTEC. I mean, I know the turbo is supposed to be great. I know it's got the low RPM torque, but I feel like it's missing that character, just that character everybody likes with the Hondas and the VTEC and high revving. You know, each generation I feel like that they're just dropping the RPM even lower. I mean, I remember what the EM1s were like 8,400 RPM. The 8th gen Civic was, I think, just over 8,000, and then now the 9th gen I'm driving right now is 7,000 RPM. And each generation they're taking a little bit of the fun of it, make it more kind of like, you know, everyday driver. But I don't know, for the SI, I was actually considering an Alex.